Good morning. February 11th marks the third-year anniversary of the tragedy involving a fire that took place at the Yeosu Immigration Detention Center in 2007. In memory of the tragic accident, let's take a look at the current conditions of the immigration detention centers. Today, there are 23 immigration detention centers nationwide, all operated at the discretion of the immigration officers. The problem is that the immigration detention centers do not face any legal sanctions, provided they adhere to the foreigner protection guidelines of the immigration detention center. Once in custody, unregistered migrant workers temporarily stay at immigration detention centers for protection before they are deported from the country. However, the realities are very different. As revealed after the Yeosu fire tragedy, enforced iron doors and iron bars can be found at the detention centers, and the detainees are forced to stay in a small room that is less than 5 square meters, with difficulties communicating with the outside. In recognition of the third-year anniversary of the Yeosu fire tragedy, a memorial rally and a press conference denouncing the government's deportation policy was held in front of the Seoul Immigration Office on February 9th. It has been 3 years since the Yeosu fire tragedy, but has it brought any changes? Crackdowns and deportations are becoming more and more intensive every day. In particular, since the Lee Myung-bak government set the goal of decreasing the number of illegal aliens to less than 5%, crackdowns and deportations are taking place nationwide to meet those numbers. At the memorial rally held in the pouring rain, various issues concerning the crackdown of unregistered migrant workers and confinement at immigration detention centers were raised, together with the disclosure of the actual recorded statements from a migrant worker who was detained through a crackdown and is currently in custody at the immigration detention center. I was eating when an immigration officer asked me who I was and detained me right away. The handcuffs were too tight, and when I asked him to loosen them slightly, he told me just to be quiet. In the vehicle, there were about 15 people, and I heard them saying they needed to fill out the 20-people quota of unregistered migrant workers. The memorial rally ended with the demonstrators pledging stronger actions in the future to protect the rights of the migrants in the country. We pledge strong actions to expose the government's barbaric immigration policies that infringes on the rights of the migrants, as well as fight to protect migrants' rights. There should not be another tragedy like the Yeosu fire in the future. This can only be achieved through resolving the issues concerning the crackdowns and deportations of unregistered migrants. We look forward to seeing an improvement in the government policies, as well as how we look at migrant workers who already play an important role in the nation's society and economy.